Hey Wembo World Entertainment, and of course Ebenezer is coming out this December, or November I think it's actually coming out. Of course, the return of Johnny Depp to the big screen in a big studio movie. And of course all the weirdos and the Amber Heard stans and stuff are going nuts over this and they're not happy. However, there's some good news regarding this movie because they've done test screenings and we have numbers to go by. The numbers, not of how much money this movie's gonna make and stuff, numbers that indicate people want Johnny Depp. And this will go hand in hand with the whole Pirates of the Caribbean thing, where there is another video coming on that one regarding Margot Robbie and stuff. But let's take a look at this because I like the trailer for this. We reviewed the trailer, that's up on the channel if you want to take a look. I'm excited for this movie. I think it looks fun. I've always liked Johnny Depp, and this just proves that pretty much so does everyone else. So Johnny Depp's comeback just went from narrative to numbers. Puck's Matthew Belloni reveals in Thursday's What I'm Hearing newsletter that Paramount tested Ebenezer: A Christmas Carol earlier this month. I'm assuming they're talking about August. And the scores confirm what Hollywood has spent 8 years refusing to believe. Audiences want Johnny Depp back. Because, of course they do. Like, the dude, he's not just a good actor, but he loses himself in these roles. And it's more so how he was treated as well. Like, one day of shooting for Fantastic Beasts, they fired his ass over an accusation. Yet they kept Ezra Miller while video proof was there of him strangling a pregnant woman. One of these things is not like the other. So, why in my big screen? So, per Belloni, Paramount Studios heads Josh Greenstein and Dana Goldberg traveled to, what's that, Paramus? What the hell is Paramus? New Jersey on August 11th for a test screening of the Toy West film. Is Paramus an area in New Jersey, or is that the name of a cinema? Because I don't think I've ever heard of that. The first cut scored an 80, meaning 4 out of 5 audience members rated it excellent or very good. Belloni noted the historical norm for test screenings is a 72, with only the top 10% of movies hitting 93 or better. Solid for an all-audience holiday title, but the number the town actually cares about is Depp's. The actor scored an 86. So the general norm for a lead is a 67 per Belloni, making that remarkably high for any star, let alone one the industry treated as unemployable a few years ago. And here is the stat that ends the argument. Women over 35 rated the movie most favourably of any demo, with Depp's scores among them hitting 90%. So if the narrative is, oh, it's just toxic masculinity and toxic men who want Johnny Depp back because now the women clearly want him back as well. Because the female audience for Johnny Depp has never gone away. So Paramount and a rep for Depp declined to comment, but Belloni says he confirmed the numbers with 3 sources. That's good that it's 3 sources, not like a source. So the audience never cancelled Johnny Depp, which is true. The women over 35 number matters because that was the whole case against him. The controversial wisdom said that demo would be the one most put off by the headlines from the Amber Heard trial. No, even women turned around and said, this bitch be crazy. It wasn't just them backing her up. Only the freaks backed her up. So, instead it turned out to be his strongest audience. Warner Brothers cut Depp from Fantastic Beasts. Disney dropped him from Pirates of the Caribbean. The audience never signed off on any of it. Belloni's data backs up that, as he reports Depp's Q score was or has climbed to 27. I don't know what a Q score is, up from 24 in 2023, and that Paramount's own internal research showed the same marketability, which is why the studio is leaning in. Which, of course, it's like, this is the thing. Disney got rid of him, right? Warner Brothers got rid of him. All these other studios like, oh, I don't know about working with him. Even after he proved his innocence and won his trial. A trial by jury, by the way. So it's not like it was a closed case and no jury. So a jury looked at all the evidence and went, yeah, Amber Heard's full of shit. He did nothing wrong. Was found innocent, and Hollywood still went, yeah. David Ellison is the one who went, I want Depp back. I want him to star in something, and gave him Ebenezer. And now look, you've got these great audiences. Now, of course, the audience scores doesn't translate to box office, so whether or not the movie will earn good money at the box office, and judging by the trailer and stuff, I think it's got a high chance. It's not going to be like $1 billion movie, but if this thing hits upwards of 700 million, even 600 million, depending on what the budget is, even regardless of the budget, just on the optics of a high number with Johnny Depp as the main star, would be good news for Depp. Obviously, the studio wants to make money off it as well, so. But this whole narrative being pushed all along from Hollywood as well, that, oh no, he's. You can't count on him. Oh no. It's terrible an idea. Oh no, we can't use him, blah, blah, blah. And it's the case of, why not? It's not like they went, well, because all the evidence shows that he was in the wrong or something. No. Yeah, some of the evidence doesn't paint him in a pretty picture, but even he admitted that. But it's the case of, he took her to court. They went to trial. They had a long trial. And in the end of it, in front of a jury and the world, he was found in the clear. He did no wrong. And yet, Hollywood still wants to go, oh no, he's unusable. And yet, Ezra Miller, again, chokes a woman, pregnant woman, on video, and they don't fire him from Fantastic Beasts. Then he goes and terrorizes Hawaii. He was also doing bad things in Germany, I believe it was. It was either Germany or Holland. I'm pretty sure it was Germany. Of course, we know the whole grooming story where he fled to a ranch and all this type of stuff with the bullets around the kids and stuff like that. And Warner Brothers still hired him back for The Flash. This guy was proven innocent, and they couldn't drop him quick enough. So, they've tested it, and his scores, never mind the movie, are through the roof. And with women in particular. So that tells you everything you need to know. So, Johnny Depp's comeback looks like it's on not just a good track, a great track. And you know what? He deserves it. So let me know what you think, and are you, of course, excited for Ebenezer and what the future with Johnny Depp back on the big screen could look like? Let me know. And with that, I shall leave it there for this one. So do like and share and subscribe and hit that hype button and all of that good stuff. Cheers, and I'll catch you in the next one.